Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faith, and today guys, I'll be checking out Candace Owens as she speaks on the ACLU is suing Tennessee over this law. And you guys, I'm excited for this. If I hate to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Sex work is real work. Sex work is real work. Yeah, that's another thing that we've been pushing throughout our culture. How is there going to be any upside to it? Of course, there's not any upside to it, but nobody cares. The ACLU caring least about it. Well, you would imagine, let's say you're a guy, you go to a brothel, sex work is real work, sex work is real work. And then you find out that the person that you just slept with was actually HIV positive. That would be horrific. It would be absolutely horrific if that happened. Terrifying if that happened.
I can't even imagine.
It totally makes sense that Tennessee, this wonderful state that I live in, passed a law calling that aggravated prostitution. Tennessee's law forces convicted sex workers with HIV to register for life as violent sexual offenders. Why? Because they are violent sexual offenders. If you sleep with someone and you don't tell them that you have HIV, that you are HIV positive, and you put them at risk, there is something wrong with you. Well, the ACLU just loves to pick up causes like this, and they just tweeted, breaking news, we're suing Tennessee for their aggravated prostitution statute that targets people with HIV with harsh punishment and lifetime sex offender registration. This law is unconstitutional and disproportionately affects Black and transgender women. So if you're reading that tweet and you're understanding it correctly, what they're trying to explain to you is actually the oppressors are the victims. I know that you knew you had HIV and that you slept with this person who didn't know that you had HIV, and you could have given them that HIV, but you're the real victim in this because who cares if you have HIV? And also, this is going to disproportionately affect Black people and trans people, which is them basically saying that Black people are the majority of prostitutes and trans people are the majority of prostitutes who are carrying HIV. That's kind of what they're implying in that tweet. They went on to tweet, the law elevates engaging in sex work from a misdemeanor to a felony based on someone's HIV status, a protected disability. People who are convicted must register as violent sex offenders for the rest of their lives, restricting their access to housing, employment, and social services. Oh my gosh, so sad. Lastly, they tweeted, instead of criminalizing HIV, which disproportionately targets people who are already socially and financially marginalized, lawmakers should invest in evidence-based public health support for people with HIV. Tennessee, we'll see you in court. Okay, so you are an HIV positive man and you decide that you are going to transition to a woman and become a sex worker, and you spread your HIV to other people. The ACLU thinks that that should not be a felony whatsoever. Instead, it should be seen as a disability. And who cares if you didn't inform people that you had this disability and you have now completely transformed the rest of their life, potentially shortened their life, potentially, depending on when they get the help that they need, they could be dead, right? If they don't know that they have HIV. Exactly. Totally fine. The ACLU says that's fine because we now live in a world where we are trying to turn victims into oppressors and oppressors into victims. And then when horrible things happen, the climbing of HIV rates, we say, I don't know how this could possibly happen. I don't know how all of these terrible things are happening in our society when we have groups like the ACLU who are receiving billions of dollars in funding to pursue these very obscure and demented causes. The world is upside down. That is what is happening. The world is upside down. Really obviously, upside down. I am hopeful that Tennessee will win against this lawsuit. As I said, it is bizarre that they even picked it up. It is this weird push to not just justify sex work, but now to justify sex workers who are behaving like criminals by withholding very important information from the clients that they see.
That's totally
What is
wrong.
the purpose of that? What made them get around the boardroom table and say, what's the next cause we're going to take up? I've got it. People with HIV that want to have sex and earn money. That's what we're going to go out and we're going to fight for them. Well done, ACLU. You continue to be absolute trash. Hey guys, if you like this video, you are definitely going to like the full episode even better. You can find it by clicking right here.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting topic. And I love the way Candace Owen dissected it. And aside from the fact that they are legalizing prostitution, how can someone with HIV go as far as having unprotected sex with someone and not even telling that person that they are HIV positive, and then infesting the person, and you say that that person is now the victim because they needed to make money? In my opinion, such a person should be locked up and should be made to pay whatever evil they did to the other person that didn't even know about their HIV status. They need to pay because this is an evil act, and anyone who engages in such an act should be locked away somewhere where they wouldn't have access to other people. And to think that ACLU is even suing Tennessee over this law is totally bizarre, and this is very, very surprising to me. I can't seem to wrap my head around what I just listened to. It's absolutely insane. And like Candice said, the world has totally been turned upside down because things that once made sense no longer make sense, and things that are logical are no longer logical. Even to a good institution as ACLU, logical things are no longer logic. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am really, really angry about what I just heard, and I love what Candace Owens said in this video. Let me know your thoughts on this one and leave your comments in the comment section. I really had fun reacting to Candace Owens. If you guys totally enjoyed watching this video, give it a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.